Hello everybody, I am on my way. I'm so sorry I'm taking so long. I realized that the audio needed to get reset and it was very frustrating. I'm so sorry about it though. I'm on my way. We are voting right now on what we're making, so it is up to you what we make today. But before I even get going, I would love to hear your feedback on how the audio is. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? How does everything sound? Please let me know in the chat. Is the music too quiet? I feel like it maybe is. The music is a little too quiet. So I'll just turn up just a slight amount. But please let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Please put an emoji of... just put a Christmas emoji. Any Christmas emoji. It can be a snowman or a Christmas tree or a present. Put whatever you can. And I'll be on in just a moment. We are voting right now on what to make, though. We're voting between a Christmas tree, an ornament, a Santa, and a present. We're going to customize it based on your suggestions, by the way. So bring your suggestions, and I'm going to go grab my scissors and darning needles because I left them in the other room. Be right back. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. That transition, though. Wait, I forgot to do the transition. It's this one. There we go. I almost had it. I almost had it just right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about this loud noise for a second. I had to move the microphone. There we go. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Happy holidays. Hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. And I'm sorry I've been missing for a second. I have had a lot of things going down, and including illnesses and holidays and all this other stuff. So it's been a couple weeks. Which is pretty rare for me. You know, I kind of like to keep it going in a regular, what's it called, schedule. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I don't know why. I've had 1.5, but I'm having more. Do you like my hat? Yes, love the hat. Thank you. It's even got these elf ears that actually button on too, so you can take it off. You can button them on. Uh-oh, I buttoned it off, and now I need to button them on. This is actually a pattern on the website too, by the way. And we're going to be talking all about that, as well as whatever we are making today. Also, look at my cool outfit. This is my cool sweater that I'm definitely going to take off. Actually, I'm just going to take it off right now. You see it. It looks great. It's too warm. It's just too toasty. I thought, oh, maybe it's going to be chilly. But it's not chilly. It's toasty. Hold on. Hat needs to come off for a second. You see my terrible hair. Okay. That's enough chatting. Let's rock and roll. Okay, guys. So what are we making today? You are voting right now in the chat between a Christmas tree, an ornament, a Santa, and a present. Now, all of these are going to be customized based on the chat's requests. So, it's not just going to be a Christmas tree. It's not just going to be an ornament. It's not just going to be a Santa. It's not just going to be a present. But whatever you vote for, we are going to customize it. Now, it looks like a Christmas tree is winning. And let me talk about what I was thinking for customizing it. First off, let's grab some yarn. We're definitely going to probably want our red and our green yarn here. Yeah, we'll probably need a red and green yarn depending on what we're making. But here's my ideas for customizations. If we make a Christmas tree, we're going to make a Christmas tree with a face, because I haven't made any Christmas tree with a face. Obviously, I am 100% down for suggestions, though. So do we want to make a Christmas tree with like a Santa face, or just like a goofy face, or whatever? If we make an ornament, I was thinking it might be kind of fun to make a dice bag ornament. So if you have seen our ones in the past, we have these little, they're like fun dice pouches that I've been designing. They have a bunch of dice in them. And we have one for a little gnome home. I've made a cauldron that looks like this. We've got, what are the other ones? A pine cone. And I thought it might be kind of fun to do a Christmas ornament. So that's my thought when it comes to Christmas ornaments, which is why that's the one I voted for. If we do Santa, well, I don't know what we'll customize for Santa, but we'll make something. And a present we will make. I was actually also thinking we can make a dice pouch for a present, or we could just make a fun present and design something completely from scratch. So those are my thoughts today, but I'm not 100% sure. I am definitely I'm open to your ideas and your suggestions. The vote is actually pretty close right now, so we're gonna let it go for a second. And while that is going, we're going to talk about let's talk about everything that you're going to need to crochet along with us. Then we'll talk about how you can support this channel, and then we'll finally end the vote and get hooking. Sound like a plan? Stanley. All right. If you want to crochet along with us today, here's what you're going to need. We're going to be using all worsted weight yarn and 100% cotton using our Club Crochet Amigurumi cotton yarn. It's just my favorite kind of yarn to use for amigurumi. You can use any kind of yarn you want, though. For all these patterns, pretty much every pattern on my site, you kind of can use any kind of yarn you want. I know a lot of people like to use blanket yarn. A lot of people like to make little itty bitty miniature ones using embroidery yarn, but we're going to be using cotton yarn, worsted weight. It's just my favorite one to use. For our hook, we're going to need a size G 4mm crochet hook. It depends completely on what kind of yarn you're using, but because we're using worsted weight cotton, we're going to be using this G 4mm crochet hook today. You'll need a pair of scissors for cutting stuff. You'll need a darning needle for sewing in hard to reach stitches. I suggest using these crimped end darning needles. We actually have these in the shop, but we'll talk about that in a second. And then of course you're going to need the crochet pattern for this. Now whatever we make today is going to be based off of and modified a modified version of a pattern that we already have on the site. You can find all of our websites at clubcrochet.com. Specifically, our Christmas patterns are going to be at clubcrochet.com/Christmas. You can find all the patterns there. There are video tutorials for everything that we make. And I highly suggest you check out our patterns. We have a whole bunch of them, and we're going to make a whole bunch more this Christmas season. Now, we are doing a live crochet along every Friday until Christmas. So that means that we have 3 of these. Today is our first one. We'll do another one next week, and we'll do another one the week after. So if we're not making what you're really wanting to make today, well, don't worry about it. Come back next week and vote again. We'll make something new. And I'm very excited about that. Yes. How is the Amigurumi Dino coming along? You know what? Hold on, I'll show you. I'm sorry I haven't completed it just yet, but in my absence, I did create this other itty-bitty version of a Triceratops to go with the little T-Rex. I know it's so cute, so I'm working on both of them. I really am sorry it's taking me so long, but I will get them out as soon as I possibly can. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. And I'm sorry I've been so absent recently. A lot of things been going on, and but yeah, nothing bad. A cold or two, and a bunch of holidays. But it's gonna be that way. Okay. Ooh, I love it, Kaylin. I'm gonna read that suggestion in just a second. I really like the suggestion though. Okay. If you like what's going on here, you think this is pretty cool, I like these crochet alongs, or I like all of this dude's crochet patterns, or I just think that crocheting is awesome in general, well, you can support this channel. And in fact, it would be really cool if you could support it. You don't have to support it, of course, but if you can, here is how you would do so. There are a few different ways to support. Probably the best way to support this channel is with a Club Crochet membership. Members get early access to future patterns. They get access to the exclusive library of tutorials. I add new ones in every few weeks. It's been a bit of a dry spell. I haven't come out with a new one in about a month, which is making me itch a lot. But there are a whole lot of patterns on the site, over 300, I believe, and we add new ones all the time. If you want to get access to them all, you can just find them all at clubcrochet.com. Memberships start at only $5.99 a month. You can get a free trial, cancel it at any time. It is, again, a great, really, really good way to support this channel if you can. Other ways to support this channel if you'd like to, there we go, is you can purchase merch or kits in the store. We have a whole bunch of different things in the store. Probably our best kit is our dinosaur crochet kit. This makes 8 different dinosaurs. And it actually has patterns for 12 dinosaurs, but you kind of have to pick and choose which dinos you make. It also has the crochet hook, the scissors. It is a great way to learn how to crochet, and it's a great gift for people that already know how to crochet. So if you haven't already gotten one of these dinosaur crochet kits, I highly suggest you do. It's a great gift for someone else that you've been wanting to get into crochet. Or you can just forward this to a friend that wants to get you a gift and say, hey, this would be a great gift for me. It's only $35. It's pretty reasonable. If you order today, you'll still get it by Christmas. Our new thing this year, though, and the thing that I'm probably most excited about, is Lava Run. If you don't know about it, what have you been living under a volcano? This is my new game where you help a dinosaur escape a volcano, and every turn you try to move your you create your lava that your dinosaur is then having to dodge. It's really cool. It is designed for ages for 1 to 6 players. It is ages 7 and up. And it is about 30 minutes per game. It's very, very, very cool. I'm really, really proud of it. And the best part is those crochet dinosaurs from your... Oh, there we go. Come on, focus. Focus for us. There you go. Those crochet dinosaurs from the crochet kit are playable pieces in this game. So they work together. You can crochet your pieces and actually play a game with your crochet pieces. I'm really proud of it. Honestly, it's one of the coolest things I've ever made in my life, and I highly suggest you get it for this year's Christmas. Whether or not you are a crocheter, I guarantee it would make a good gift for someone in your life. Yeah, so get it. There's also an expansion pack and a whole bunch of other stuff. There's merch, pins, We got a whole store's worth of stuff. In fact, we just fixed up our store too. So it's brand spanking new. Okay. All right, team. We're gonna end the vote. What are we making? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot a few other ways to support. Like this video down below if you haven't already. Please give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All you need to do to like is double tap this screen. To subscribe, you hit the little subscribe button. If you hit the bell, you'll get notified when we come out with new videos. You can also support with a super chat if you'd like. There's a little dollar icon in the chat. If you super chat today, I'll put something on screen. I don't know what I'm going to put on screen. That's kind of up to you. If you have a suggestion or something you want, I would be happy to accommodate. Okay, I think that's everything I want to say. Our vote is close, but not close enough. We have 52 votes, which is wild because we have less people watching than we have votes, which means people came in, they voted, and then they left? Get out of town. But that's all right. I'll take it anyhow. Our vote is going to be for a Christmas tree. Okay, so we are designing a Christmas tree today. And while we are getting all of our materials for that Christmas tree, special shout out to Tina! Tina from Denmark. Jack Gurgle's #1 fan. I can say that positively. Tina, thank you so much for your support. Let's add, well, what do we add here? What do we add? Oh, you know what? Let's add do I have a good gnome that we can add? Because that could be fun. Or Christmas tree. You know what? We'll add this little gift to the background. I don't know how close in the background we're going to be able to get it, but let's put it like right back here for right now. Yeah, actually, I wish that I could have it like right here. Because what I realized in the chat is the chat goes like up to here, right? So that means my crochet space is like here. So I was actually trying to fix the camera earlier. That's why it took so long. One of the reasons it took so long is I was going to put the camera up here and then like a space down here for... You know what? Next stream, I'm gonna fix up the stream a little bit next time. Okay, we're gonna put that right there, and let me get all the things that we need to crochet our Christmas tree, and we want to draw a picture of our Christmas tree. Actually, let's do that first. Let's draw our picture of what we want. So we're gonna base it off of our Christmas tree pattern on the website, which is pretty cool. It makes a pretty cool Christmas tree that has a secret compartment. So you can hide a gift, which is neat. Pretty neat. Okay, so we want a Christmas tree. Now, chat, how do we want to customize this Christmas tree? I was thinking it might be fun to do a beard or something. You know, like an ent of a Christmas tree kind of thing. Might be fun. But I am totally open to ideas. Maybe we could just add some garland, or, you know, customize the tree in that way. So that's going to be the base of the tree. And then there is this little tiny stump thing down here. It's kind of like a secret compartment. Here, let me show you. So this is what the tree will look like, hopefully, when we're finished. And then the compartment at the bottom looks like this. And see, there's a little tiny gift in it. So we'll make something different to go in it. But this is what we're working off of for our base. Now, how do we want to customize it? I'm not really sure. Let's see. What does the chat think? When viewing vertical. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. If you watch the chat in the live stream... I'm sorry. If you watch the live stream in a... on PC, the chat comes up to the right. That's kind of cool. Okay, so bruh, I will answer your question in just a bit. I don't even see your question actually. So, you know what? Repost your question, dude. A gingerbread tree. Interesting. A gingerbread tree? What would a gingerbread tree look like? That's an interesting suggestion. A beard. I like the idea of a beard too. So like if it was like, my thought would be like, we'd put eyes down here. Pretty cute eyes, I would assume. Like that or something. We do like probably a bobble stitch nose, and then like a beard, like this. This is what I was kind of thinking earlier. You know, and then it go like down like that. That's kind of what I was thinking. That doesn't look great. Yeah, we'll redraw it. So let's do something like eyes, and then I was thinking like a big beard, or we could do like pine cones or ornaments on it. I mean, regardless, the top of this tree, I'm thinking we keep normal, unless we do like a gingerbread tree. A tree skirt. Interesting. More stars. Someone likes the beard. What is a gingerbread tree though? Okay, let me look. Ooh, a Christmas tree with Santa's face and beard. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, as if Santa was an ent. Santa. Santa. Like ent. Something like that. That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah. Okay, let me grab some other yarn too. We need fuzzy white yarn, which I put away. Oh, I didn't put it that far away. If we're gonna do a beard tree, it'll be fuzzy white yarn like this. We're obviously gonna need safety eyes. I actually got a whole new thing for safety eyes. Check this out. Now, I didn't write the sizes down, but I got these cool little bottles for my eyes now. And they have these little magnets on the top so that they can... I have like a magnetic tree that I have them all hanging from. It's just kind of a cool thing to do. But I'm thinking we're going to need like these size eyes. Unfortunately, I didn't write down how big the eyes are, but I believe these are 10 millimeter eyes. And then these ones are like 12 or bigger. So we'll probably need like these ones. But again, I don't really know. I'll put that to the side though. These ones are 8. Actually, these are 10. These are 12. So we'll probably need 10. So that's what I was thinking there. The crab pattern, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it best I can. And then the red bulbs in different colors, I like that too. Okay, let's draw it one more time here, and let me like just really think this through a little bit better. So here, we'll do it on this back part. So we want a Christmas tree, and that means like the first 5 rounds probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4 rows of the tree will be normal, but we'll put like different stuff on it. And then within this last 2 here is where we're going to want to put the face. So we're going to probably do like, in this round, I like the idea of doing a big bobble stitch for a nose, and then 2 bobbles here for the eyes. Like this. And then I guess we'll have to crochet the beard separate and sew it on. Is I think how we're going to have to do it. We'll do a mustache like this. And then we'll do a big beard that like gets sewn on over the rest of the tree. And then this will still have like tree parts right here. So we might have to we may have to do some fancy footwork here in the middle to like avoid to give space for the beard. Like I don't know, maybe I won't add tree parts right here just so that the beard can hang over it. And then on the last round, we'll do the last bits of the tree. Like that. And then like that. We'll still have stuff hanging over. We can, instead of doing a, we'll vote on this later, but instead of doing a star, what we could do is a Santa hat, like that. You know? And then obviously we'll have baubles all over it. Like that. Probably down here too, maybe a few in that round. So something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that too messy? A snowman tree? Meaning it would be white? That sounds tough. That sounds tough, Zoe. By the way, hello to Zoe and Cooper, our moderators today. Shout out in the chat. Thank you so much for your help, dudes. And thank you for being here. You rock. Sorry I've been missing for so long. Okay. I like the idea of doing candy canes as well with pipe cleaners that we could like hang from it. Oh, we could do a candy cane? Like a cane that's a candy cane? All right, let's just. I'm gonna stick with my first idea here and do our Senta. I don't know if I don't like the. I mean, I kind of like the name, but I don't like the name. You know. So if you have any ideas on names, obviously feel free to put them in the chat. And let's go ahead and get crocheting. We're gonna need our green yarn here. Oh, and I forgot my. I have like these tree parts somewhere. We're gonna have to find. I might need to do. Oh, you know what I'll use? Do this. Oh, actually, we could do. So I do have like this special tree stuff, but I also have this that we could use. This is kind of gigantic though. This might take. Yeah, you know what? And I don't like how it's not coney enough. I want it to be more of a cone, so I'm not going to use that. I think what we'll do instead is we'll use a cone from a kit. So I have these. One second. I should have grabbed one of these. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, camera. I'm so sorry. Hold on. See. There it is. Don't go there. Don't go there. There you go. Oh, okay. What's this? Oh no, that's the wrong one too. What a mess. That's under the sea also. Okay, well, whatever. We'll make it. We'll have to make a cone. Yeah, we'll just have to make a cone from scratch. Or not use a cone at all. I'm gonna burp. There it is. Sorry. Very Christmas burp. A very Christmas burp. Let's get hooking. So I'm just gonna start straight from the top of the tree. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, beautiful. C'est belle. Say it. Say belle. Okay. Let's get hooking and hang out with the chat. Nicole, thank you so much. I'm proud of this hat too. I think it's pretty cool. Free pattern on the website actually for this Santa hat. Oh, we could try doing the bulbs. Yeah, we could try doing that. The little mini bulbs. All right. And magic loop, we're gonna half double crochet 8. Blair out here trying to take our live streaming time. Hey Blair, how you doing? Maybe the beads attached to a long chain stitch instead of tinsel. I do have some beads that could work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 and 8. 8. I don't think I actually need to use a stitch marker. 1, 2, 3. I'll try to go a little higher. 1, 2, 3. 8. Make them spiked baubles. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting thought. So you're saying, like, if we make these spiked baubles, they might look more like bulbs. Like lights, rather. I think they'll look more like weird points, though. It's an interesting idea. Okay. Let me back up for just a second. I kind of do have my heart set on a Senta. Just a little bit. Every third half double crochet. Okay, cool. So around 2 is normal. I had a bunch of these Christmas tree like sticker things, but I don't know where they went. I mean, I must have lost them in the move. 3, 1, 2, 3. The start of this always looks kind of weird, and then it gets better as it gets bigger and bigger. What color ornaments should we do? Should we do them like all different kinds of colors, or do you think we should do them all the same color? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see, I agree, Zoe. I think they'd be too big to read as lights, exactly. Here, let me do a, let's create a poll for that. What color bulbs? Red / white, all different. I would say rainbow, but people are not a fan of the rainbow color. Let's do this as the third option. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Do another one here. Okay. I think 3, 4, 5. All right, now is when we're going to start adding ornaments. But I just put the vote up, so I'm going to wait for you guys to vote a little bit more on that. I'm going to vote myself on those colors. Okay. Looks like all different is probably going to win it, but there's not a lot of votes yet, so I'll wait for a second. Ooh, what if his mustache was like Christmas lights instead of traditional hair? Here's what I'm afraid of doing that, Jazzy. By the way, hi, Jazzy. I'm afraid to do that because I think it won't read as Christmas lights. I think as a mustache, I think it'll just read as Christmas lights. But I don't hate the idea. I just don't know if the lights are gonna be small enough. Where are my Christmas lights? Just so I could show you. Just so I could show you how big these Christmas lights are. I mean, I could start doing it with mini yarn. Here they are. So first off, look at this elf. He's cute. I like him. These are how big the Christmas lights are. I think they're just too big for this piece, you know? I mean, I think we could use them as like, it could be his little hands or his little feet. You could do something like that, but I think they're too big to like incorporate really often in the pattern. So that's my thought there. Oh, interesting. Puffy paint along a thread of nylon string. I don't have any of that paint. But I love that idea. And Zoe, I'm going to get some of that paint. Can you actually, do you think, Zoe, could you message me on Slack and send me like what you use for that? Because I'll get some for a future. Yeah, I love how, Kaylin, I just want you to know, Kaylin, I appreciate your raw feedback in the chat a lot. Whenever Kaylin has a strong opinion on something, she lets us know, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Any kind of guidance really does help out a lot. Okay, if we want all different colors, we're gonna need orange. We're gonna need our yellow. We're gonna need a blue. We're gonna need a pink. And what? A cyan? A green? A purple? I don't see a lot of Christmas trees with purple, but maybe a purple? Probably a red. We'll use red also for their mustache. I must ask you a question. Red, there's cyan. Are those the colors we like? Green. Are we looking for more Christmas colors? I would say if I were to choose like Christmas colors, I'd probably go with like red, blue, yellow for sure, maybe orange. Well, what are my lights? Where did I put my lights? Because these look pretty good. Oh, that's got green and white. Oh, white. Oh, yeah, white would be good too, huh? Okay, let's grab white. Oh, here, let me also put this up. Can I put these somewhere? No. I need a pin. Ow! I got it. Can you even see this though? There we go. I should have done this before the stream. Yeah, you can. Nice. Okay, we'll keep those up. All right. Too busy, says Bethany. Red, blue, yellow, green at the very least. Okay, red, blue. Yeah, probably not white, actually, huh? Oh, Kaylin is thinking white. I see. I'm thinking not white because of the beard. Yellow, and then green like this, like a lime, like more of like a bright green, right? So I'm thinking these colors. These don't really scream Christmassy to me. See you later, Tammy. Thanks for joining. Different colored pom-poms. Oh, pom-poms would be fun. Yeah, you know what? I think beads on a string would be really cute. Okay. This was part of my elf training. Thanks, Amber. Hey, Amber, what'd you get with your gift card? Congratulations again for winning the last giveaway. I wonder what you got, though. I think we do need white. I feel like white... I keep going back and forth, actually. Like, my heart says no, but my mind says yes. Alright, whatever. Let's just go with these colors. Oh, wait. Let's end the vote, by the way. Oh, yeah. All different. Okay, cool. I'll tell you what. The... light blue could be a frost color. Oh, the light blue could be a frost color. So like this one. I see. I totally see what you're talking about, Jazzy. All right. Well, let's just get crocheting, and I'll try to randomize it best I can. Let's start with yellow. And I think it's every 3 stitches now. I should probably keep track of where I'm at my rounds. There we go. 1 and 2. Oopsies. Toopsies. And then we'll start with yellow. It's gonna have so many little loose threads on the inside. 2, and then this one's a mini bobble. I actually, yeah, I like the bead idea. Maybe we'll try not to like, well, nah, we can overload it a little bit with bulbs. That. Okay, and then we go work around this. This is gonna take us a while, I just realized. I gotta get crocheting. A little quicker here. Oh, cool, Amber! Amber's gonna get lava run. You! I love it. With your winnings. Oh, white tips for the edge of the tree snow. We can try it. You know what? We'll try it in the next round, because the next round we're making our first oh no, we're not. The round after that, we're making our first like edge piece. So I like the idea of we can try half color changes. It might get messy, but you know what? It's worth a shot. I think we should try it out. That over, and then like that. Okay, so there's red. So we did yellow, red, blue, green. Let's try blue, green, and then we'll switch it up on the next round so they're not all next to each other. Because I don't want the same colors next to each other. As much as we can, I'd like to avoid same colors. How has your holidays been, by the way, everybody? I have been working my little tush off on a big secret project that I will probably be able to start revealing to you maybe even next live stream. It is a big, very big project, possibly the biggest project I've ever done. So yeah, I'm nervous about it, if I'm being honest. I'm not nervous of it going bad. I'm actually pretty confident it's going to go great, but I'm nervous because it's a lot of work. But I'm excited. Okay, so we need white then for that scalloped kind of tree look. Which, you know what, let's just open a new ball of white. I know I have some somewhere, but let's just open a new one. Ready? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. The angels sing from above. They say, that's some good yarn right there. You know how angels are. They look at you and they go, dang, boy, that's some good yarn right there. I like your yarn choice, says the angels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need to come up with something to go under it. I mean, a gift box is actually pretty good. We can always do a gift box. But we could also do some kind of fun new mini or something. I don't know. What would be a fun thing to hide inside of a Christmas tree? I mean, I guess a gift box really is like kind of perfect. 1, 2, 3, and then an increase here. Oh, sorry, this is the increase. Okay. And now I think is where we're going to get to our, yeah, now we need our white. All right, so let's try this idea that you guys have had for adding like white edging to the tree, and let's hope it goes pretty well. I honestly think it's gonna go fine. Stuff this. How much do I crochet on a daily basis? I gotta be honest, it has been a dry spell. I've only been crocheting maybe like a couple hours every day, maybe even less for like the past few weeks. It's just because I've been so busy on my computer. I go through waves though. I'll go like a lot of crochet and then I have to like write down everything I make. And then I gotta go through, so it's like I go through these kind of like waves of crochet. How about you? How often do you crochet? A cat. Ooh, a cat would be fun. An elf. I like the elf. Oh, that's a fun idea. An elf inside the tree. And we could use the gnome pattern, but like kind of customized. I kind of like that. Okay, so we skip the first stitch and we have double crochet 5 into the second. Skip that one. Into this one we have double crochet 5, but the edge of it we need to be white, and hope that the white that's on the inside doesn't poke out too much. It is going to poke out a little bit though, so we'll do our best. 1, let's see, 2. That's not that bad of a poke through. 3. Well, it will poke through a little bit though. Is that worth it? Yeah, you know, it doesn't, it's like snow. We're gonna say it's like snow. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna slow us down pretty significantly though, but whatever. It's gonna look crazy once we add like lights and stuff too though. This is gonna be a wild one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after the 4, we skip a stitch and then slip stitch 1. So skip 1 there and then slip stitch here in white. Like that. And then we skip 1. Do 5 over here. 1. Yeah, this could look pretty nice actually, the white. This could look good. When Zoe's not at work, you're hooking. Love that. When I am at work, I'm hooking. One, 2, 3. And then, yeah. So, what have you guys been up to? Anybody see the new Wicked? 2, 3, 4. Anybody been watching Pluribus? Oh my gosh, me and Jules are obsessed with Pluribus. No spoilers in the chat for anybody that hasn't watched it yet, but if you can, I highly suggest you watch Pluribus. I also started watching that American Revolution show. It's like a PBS show. It's all about the American Revolution. And I didn't realize, I'm sure I learned it somewhere down the line, but I totally forgot, if I did learn about it, that the Boston Massacre, which kind of like started the American Revolution, not like the main thing that started it, but a big reason why the American Revolution started, only 5 people were killed in the Boston Massacre. And it just made me go like, wow, 5 people, and they like convinced everybody to go to war for that? That's wild. That's very like, just feels like a very like American move. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 over here. And then we skip and slip stitch. And then we'll switch over. Okay, and then I hopefully don't have that white stitch sticking out too much there, but no promises. And then I'll just work around this white for 1 stitch just to keep it locked into place. And let's take a look at our frosted edging. Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty good. Here, just to like reference. I think that's gonna look pretty good with the frosted edging. A lot, actually. Yeah, I like it. Good suggestions. I think that was Zoe. Good suggestions. Ooh, bruh is making a popcorn mushroom. Ryder is making Chewbacca. Love that. Love a good Chewie. What else we got? Pluribus is fascinating. Thank gosh someone else agrees. I totally agree, dude. It is like, it messes with your noggin. I love it. I love it. It's fascinating. Highly suggested if you guys are looking for a good show to make your brain itch and make you want to continue watching over and over and over again. Check out Pluribus. Good show. Haven't watched the new Stranger Things yet. We still gotta watch a Christmas Carol movie. Jules and I have a tradition where every holiday we watch a different Christmas Carol. And gosh, we've been together for a long time now, so we've watched a lot of Christmas Carol movies. And if anybody has a suggestion, let me know in the chat. But we've watched a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. 12 right here. Okay, and then we get another round of 12, but every 3 stitches we're going to be changing to our baubles. Okay, so now we got our bauble stitch. Back to a round of bauble stitches. This is looking pretty cute, actually. I do like the white edging. I think it looks really good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get a cone to help hold this tree up, though. Whoa, dude, that's wild. So, is that like the biggest thing you've crocheted in a long time? Because I know you don't make big things often. Zoe said that she's crocheting a cardigan for their father-in-law. That's really cool. Okay, so now we need to... Ooh, okay, Kaylin, I will answer that in just a second also. We need to add more baubles here, but we want them to be different colors again, and we want to keep them away from the previous colors. So we do have green, so I think we'll start with green here to have the green over there. And then we can do cyan, which we can put cyan over here. And then I don't want to do blue, so maybe yellow or red over on this side, because I think we'll need 4. Okay, so we just got to keep our colors away from each other is basically all I'm saying. So 1 there, we'll do 2 here, and should we start with cyan? Maybe we start with red actually, because it's on the opposite side. Yeah, let's start with red. And honestly, I think we should probably have the most of red as far as the bubbles go. So let's start with red. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there's our red one. We'll work around it. Oh. And then we cut it. And then we'll do cyan over here. Okay, so any recommendations for movies to watch with babies? I mean, a Muppets Christmas Carol every day, every day. Big fan of a Muppets Christmas Carol personally. I think there's also some let's see, what other good Christmas themed movies? Oh, you know, like the claymation ones, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I think there's a Frosty the Snowman movie. I don't know about that one though. It's been so long since I've seen the Frosty movie. Do we like cyan? Yeah, actually I do like cyan. I think that looks good. Ignore the how it's going up like that. That's gonna get fixed. Elf. Elf is a great movie. Elf is a great movie because, yeah, Will, what's his name? Will, God, there's so many celebrities named Will. I'm trying to go through all my brain to find the celebrity. Will Ferrell is gives big kid energy in that movie, and I'm quite a fan. So we got one here, and then 1, 2, and then we could do one here. I think we can do yellow right there too. Okay, so we're gonna do green, light green on this next one. You know, it'd be funny if we didn't use light green here and we did like a pickle somewhere. Because isn't that like a thing? Pickle ornaments? And whatever, let's just do it. Let's just do a regular ornament. Ooh, you're making a granny square blanket. Oh, that's fun. That seems exhausting though. I really want to do that though. I really want to do like a giant it's been a project I've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe we'll start it next year. Is do during each live stream, the first thing we make would be a granny square, and then by the end of the year we'd have a bunch of granny squares that we'd sew together into a big blanket. So it'd be kind of like a granny square blanket crochet along during our regular crochet alongs. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Okay, fine. Zoe says do a pickle. In that case, maybe I should take that green out. What do we think? So that way we could like, and just do it as a half double crochet, and then we can later put a pickle there. And that way it'll be like kind of, or we could do like a yellow stitch there, and we can leave a open space later for a pickle. Yeah, okay, let's take it. Let's redo this one. We'll replace it with let's replace it with yellow for right now. And then we'll add a pickle later using or we'll just make a space right now. Where's the face gonna go? The face is gonna go over here somewhere? Okay, cool. Because I just don't want the pickle to be like right in the center of his face. You know what I mean? Okay, let's look on this. If this had our face on it, where would we put the face? Probably right here, right? Right there somewhere, which is towards the start of the round. Or actually maybe like right here, which is kind of towards the middle of the round. Which means that the pickle space currently would be right here, or right here in the back. Okay, perfect. Actually, that's good. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we're just gonna leave a space here with no ornament, and we'll come back and add a pickle later. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we'll do a yellow ornament right here because it's on the other side. No, we're not making a pickle his nose. No, we are not making the pickle his nose. I refuse to give our beautiful Santa a pickle nose. I refuse! You can't make me. Maybe I should have switched off between like mini baubles and like bumps so that they were like tinier ornaments too. Whatever. It is what it is. Here, let's keep this here. I keep dropping my yarn. Okay. You have to do a granny square, different granny square each time though. That could, yeah, I think that could be arranged. Another thought I had for next year, I've been doing a lot of planning for like next year, as you can probably imagine. Oh, that's a little guy. Hello, that's a little guy. Welcome to Club Crochet. Thank you so much for joining. I need to make a burb with a Santa hat. Okay, heard. It is added to the mental list. I'm working on a lot more burbs actually recently. Let me turn my light on too. So I've been working on some new burbs that are part of a secret project. So keep an eye out. I promise there will be new burbs soon. Any specific kind of burbs? That's a secret. That I'm gonna keep a secret. Just rest assured, the burbs be coming back. 1, 2. I'm gonna make this one an increase. I was also thinking a lot about what the next season's gonna be. I think I talked about this a little bit in our last live stream. Oh wait, 3, 1, 2. This should be an increase. Wait, hold on. Shell. That's around for the... Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, this stitch should be an increase. There. It's basically every time there's a bobble, there's an increase. It looks like. 1, let's tighten this one up too. Yeah. Ooh, Tammy saw Wicked 2. I saw it as well. It was good. I liked it. I liked the first one more, but I like the second one too. That was nice. Your suggestion. A Wonderful Life? Is that what your suggestion was, bruh? That's a good movie. I do like that movie. 1, 2, increase. 1, 2, and then another increase right here. Oh, bless you, Jules. Jules is sneezing in the other room. 2 right there, and then this is an increase. And then I think we're making another, yeah. Next we're making our ornament, or our, what's it called? Leaves. Leaves? Sure. That through. Nice. 1, 2. Wait, you skip 1, then 5 in the next. Got it. I can remember things. Who told you I couldn't remember things? I don't remember. I can't remember. Amber's joke-o-meter is off the charts right now. She needs to let a joke loose. Go for it, Amber. Let's hear your jokes. Farm animals, says someone. Amber says she thinks we should make farm animals next. We're not doing farm animals. That is a plan for future season, but not our next season. Our next season probably won't start until like March? Wait. Actually, I think it won't start till April. Maybe. I need time to make all the patterns for it. And I'm trying to get like ahead of schedule more this time, because I've really had a I've really been bad about that. Getting prepared like way ahead of schedule. Which is what I've basically been doing for the past few weeks, and probably will be doing up until the new year, is just preparing as much as possible. Making patterns and stuff like that. But obviously I want to keep space to do patterns live because I think that's really fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to do a new pattern, like a new live improvised pattern during these 3 Christmas live streams. So feel free to throw suggestions in the chat if you have ideas for things that you would like to see. I was thinking maybe we could make another new Christmas ornament because we've made some Christmas ornaments in the past during these improvised live streams. We've made Melton John, our snowman ornament. We've made a Grinch Christmas ornament. So I thought maybe that's what we could do next time. 5 over here. Is make a new ornament based on whatever we want. I'll probably put a vote out like earlier next week too in the community channel. I'm liking this frost though, right? I think it's looking good. What we could do also... No, we'll keep fuzzy. We'll keep the fuzzy white when we get to the beard. We still got some rounds left till we get there anyhow. Ooh, could the Burbs be related to another game? There is a game I've been working on for the Burbs. But, no. Oh, well, actually, I'm not going to say no. Let's go with that. I'm not going to say no. The next big project... I can't say no to that answer. Ooh, yes, that's a great idea, Zat's little guy. I like that. We could do that next episode, next live stream. We could do a Christmas gnome home, like a gingerbread house gnome home. That could be a lot of fun. How would I do that? Would I have to make it boxy? 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got my brain started. Now I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, skip 2 here, and we'll slip stitch here. Switch over to green, chain 1. Nice. And then we'll keep going around. There's another round of our greenery. What else did I want to do next year? I've been coming up with like all these thoughts of what I wanted to do next year. I really want to do an advent calendar next year because this year it's too little too late. Advent calendar starts on the 1st, so I just didn't have time to set it up this year. But next year, I want to get planned right now to get started on that next year. A good advent calendar. Maybe even a kit. That'd be really cool if we could do like a cool advent calendar kit. 12 days of Christmas kind of thing. But I don't know. Oh, Tina, what do you call it when a snowman has a tantrum? A meltdown. I love it. Did Amber give us a joke? No, they're still thinking of it. I haven't done a gingerbread man, but I have done something like a gingerbread man. Where is he? Okay. This was one of our custom ornaments from a few years ago. Anybody remember the name of this little fella? His name is Doe Jingles. He's an ornament gingerbread man. So this is what I'm kind of thinking. If we do an ornament, we could do a new custom ornament. So we've done Doe Jingles. Oh gosh, my hiccups are attacking me. I'm under attack. I don't remember where the other ones are. I can't find the other ones right now, but there's a snowman, there's a Grinch one, and regular ornaments too. I do love Doe Jingles though. I think Doe Jingles is my favorite ornament so far. So I'd like to make more Christmas ornaments this year. If anybody has any ideas that they'd like to see in ornament style. Okay, 1, 2. That's what I think that our next live streams. So I'm thinking, and again, I'll put out a vote for this, but I'm thinking we do an ornament and we do an elf, something elf related. Those are the 2 next live streams that I'm planning. I probably should keep track of my rounds. How am I going to do the beard for this? Maybe we'll kind of do a version of these, like... I got an idea, actually. I got an idea on how to do the beard. I know exactly how to do the mustache. One of my first patterns I ever designed was mustaches. Because I'm a millennial kid, so when I was in high school, mustaches were very popular. But I couldn't grow one. So I crocheted them instead. One of my first patterns I ever designed. A bunch of different crocheted mustaches. I mustache you a question. Alright, next round here is going to be our next ornaments. So we got one here. And don't forget, we're adding a little pickle right there later. But our next ornament, I believe we should do... It's going to be right here. So we could do... Let's see, we got cyan. We haven't done pink yet. Let's do a pink one. I know it's not that Christmassy, but why not? Or orange. Pink or orange? Team, what do you think? Pink or orange for the next ornament? First comment gets the vote. Ooh, I can't believe I've never done Christmas snowflakes. I'm just poking these up like this, by the way, just to make it easier for me. We're gonna fold these all down later on. Teddy bear. Oh, orange. There it is. Oh, haha, too late. We'll do pink for the next one. Orange first. Kaylin beat you to it. And then after, I think our next round, we should start, like, figuring out what we're gonna do with the face. Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm really glad we didn't do white ornaments on account of we're gonna use white baubles for the eyes later, so probably good that we're not using white for that. Okay, now we got orange. What can we do here? Pink, right? Pink there? Yeah. What's the biggest amigurumi I've made this year? I think probably the biggest one I made is like... You know what? I made a few designs for a company that... I don't think they ever used them, but I made a really big amigurumi for someone else. I don't think it ever got turned into an official pattern. I should reach out to them, actually. But they were very big amigurumi. Here, I'll show you one of them. I don't know if I'm supposed to show you or not, but honestly, at this point, I don't know if they're going to come out with them, so why not show you? So they were like... Again, I don't know where if they're coming out yet or not, but this was probably the biggest one I made this last year. I made a bunch of these like loveys. They're like blankets that are little characters. I made a bunch of them. I made like 6 or 7 different kinds. That was this year, but I never came out with the patterns because I did it for another company. So hopefully they'll be out eventually. But I don't know. They kind of been sitting on it for a while. I haven't heard from them in like months, so I don't know. Ooh, I am very pro eggnog, Kaylin. Very pro eggnog. Yeah, I think blue's good because it's on the opposite side. And then I think we can get to yellow again now. Oh wait, no, yellow's kind of far up. We did yellow, red, we've done blue. Do cyan. You know what, we could do red. We could do yeah, we could do a red one right here. Tina says, what do you get if you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. Oh, I like it. I like that. That's good. All right, let's go with red. I'm going to move this. We don't need that yet. Move that one out of the way a little bit too. Red like this. 2, 3. Yeah, we got a lot of crocheting to do actually still, because after this we're gonna make we obviously need to do the face, we need to do the bottom part, but then we also need to do an elf. So we've got quite a lot of crochet to go actually still today. So bear with me. We'll probably be going at least till 6, which is another hour and a half. And that is like at least. I think cyan or yellow. No, cyan for the next one. Yeah, let's do cyan. Because then it's like not one of the colors we've already used. What is the name of the Yeti? The Yeti is named Yancey. Yancey the Yeti. Loop stitch for the Santa beard. We could try that. Okay, so I came up with a new technique the other week involving that loop stitch that looks so cool. I don't know if we can use it yet though. I don't know if this is going to be the right opportunity for it. No, I don't think it is. But let me think about it. Okay. Cyan. Yeah, it might be pretty tricky. Okay. Watching Christmas Vacation is a good annual event. I like that, Tammy. Hello, Onyx. How are you? Okay, we are on round... I'm on round 12 now. So we'll do this round, and then we need to grab our finished tree and just kind of like figure out where the vase is gonna go and stuff like that. Or just about at that part. 1, 2, 3, and then increase right here. Oh, and we need to make a star at the top, or a Christmas, or a Santa hat. I think a Santa hat. Actually, let's do a vote for... We're gonna get to the nose soon. I'm pretty sure I want the nose to be red. Let's do a quick vote like this. Let's do, have you liked this video yet? There we go. Always get a poll going. Okay, 1, 2, 3, increase there. Do another one right there. If you haven't liked this video yet, go like it down below. Give this video a like. 1, 2. Oh, that's right. I meant to tell you guys this earlier. I had another idea for what to do next year. So I'm thinking like, okay, what's our new series? You know, what videos I'm gonna do? What new patterns I'm gonna do? And I've been wanting to do a new design, new series for a while. And I think next year is the perfect time to do it in like a long series of videos. And the idea is to crochet us a chessboard. That's what I'm thinking would be fun. And do a bunch of chess pieces with like no sew patterns, but do just like a new one each month. And that way, let's see, how many chess pieces are there? There's the pawn, a rook, a bishop, a knight, a king, and a queen. So 6. There's 6 different pieces. So I was thinking what we could do is a new piece every month for 6 months. And then at the end, we'd have a chess set. That was my thought the other day. I was like, oh, that could be kind of fun. And if we did it each month, then it wouldn't be like too overwhelming. We could just design them together. So that was one series I was thinking about doing next year. Did I mess up somewhere here? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Increase. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I did right there. I messed up. What do you guys think about that, though? Yeah, I should do a vote on like, should we do this? Should we do the granny square idea? Because I can't do all my ideas, even though I really wish I could. Wait, I am still off count. Hold on, how many stitches should I have here? This should be getting us up to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, where did I lost a stitch somewhere. Huh. Okay, I don't know where I lost a stitch, but we'll have to do another. You know, we're gonna have to just do a double increase somewhere around here. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. Yeah, okay. We'll just do a double increase and no one's gonna know. How's anybody gonna know? And then another increase right here. Yeah, whatever. We're moving the end of the round a little bit too, but what are you gonna do? Goofs happen. Ooh, a Jack Gurgle design. Tina requests Jack Gurgle. Okay, I'll add that to the vote. I totally feel that, Zoe. I also am not good / don't know how to play chess. But I just like the idea of a crochet chessboard a lot. Chess set, I should say. Oh, not a board. Oh, hopefully this doesn't. Well, whatever. We're going with the flow. The flow of the tree. We're going with the grow. Ryder loves the chess idea. Cool. I'm glad you like that. Because I think also we could do a chessboard with like goblins and gnomes too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I kind of like, I don't want to just spend like a month straight only on chess. Because, like I said, like, I mean, chess is cool, but, you know, I have other things I want to make too. So it might be nice to just kind of split it up into a series rather than a single, you know, a single video. Or a single month or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. Increase right there. Alright, nice. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. I got a bite on my hand. I don't remember doing that. Like I did it. I don't remember biting my hand. Like a mosquito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I heard mosquitoes made it to Greenland. Or Iceland, or one of the two. Which is alarming. There's never been mosquitoes up there before. But the world's getting warm. We're getting warmer. Chess on one side, checkers on the other. Yes. Yes, that's it, writer. That is it. I've never seen patterns for a chess set, especially like a little mini chess set. You know, like I could see a big chess set, someone doing that, but using like I was thinking Amigurumis, so they're all really tiny pieces, so you don't have to spend forever making a chess set. One, two, 3, 4, and then 5. Five. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't done enough research into it. Miriam, how are you? I get that though, that granny squares are universally used. Yeah. I think that there's room for both also, to be honest. I think we could have both in our next year and it wouldn't be too bad. Go. Stitch here, change back over to green, and let's just do, I'm just going to do 1 half double to get our next round started, and then I want to look at it compared to our finished tree and see how much more before we add the face. Okay. Alright, here, let's do one more. Good luck. Boom. So lucky. Alright, so here's what we got so far. Hey, this is looking pretty good. Right? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so what we need... Wow, actually it looks really cute as a tiny tree too. And then we got our space here for a pickle. Okay. There is, Allison. You can find the pattern for the Santa hat. It's free, actually, on the site, I believe. You can find it at clubcrochet.com. Okay. I think if you just search Santa, you'll find it. All right, so our face, by the way, so we are this far. We've done 1, 2, 3 of these rows. Our face, I want to put our face either in this next row or the row after, so it's a little lower. Actually, I think I want it low. and then do the mustache and beard so the beard kind of hits the ground. Or we go higher there. Actually, maybe we do it higher. I don't know. What do you think? Let me a baby burb. I love that. Yes, I can work on a baby burb. Let's do a vote real quick. Where should the face be? Higher or lower? Okay, so that's the poll. I just need this poll real quick. This is a quick one. And the question is basically, do we want the face to be here? Okay, so here's the top. Let me make sure I'm in camera. There we go. So it could either be here or here. So this is higher and this is lower. Now if we do it higher, that's our next round. It would be like eyes and a nose, something like this, and then our beard, and then we would skip this stuff right here to give space for our beard, and then we'd come back to doing bobble stitches down here. Or if we do lower, it'll be like down here, you know, and then the beard would go down to there, and then you'd have a lot more space at the top for the tree part. I'm like, honestly, I'm torn. I think I want to do it lower, but I totally see the validation of doing it higher up and starting it in this next round, because I think it would make it more, it could be easier to see the face. I don't know. I'm open to your suggestions though, so go ahead and give those in the chat. While you're doing that, by the way, I'm gonna go look for our... I need to find our tree section. You know, maybe it's like right here. I think I need to get it from I'm searching. I got too much stuff. What's in this? No, I won't have it. Oh, what's that? Loose cardboard. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the garage where I know I have that Christmas tree stuff. So I'll be right back. Here, I'll put a little sign up. Just because I think it'd be really good to have this. So I'll be like probably like 2 minutes. BRB. Like BRB. Let people know in the chat that I'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Yoink. See, I'm back. Okay. Yoink. This is what I got from the garage. This is one of my seasonal kits. This is actually our holiday hooks kit. So it makes everything, including our tree. And in the kit, it's a bunch of yarn. So I'll throw this to the side into my extra yarn place. Which I needed a restock anyhow on this yarn. So we'll go ahead and throw that over here. There's our green. Here, we'll throw a green right here. One right there. We got extra eyes now. That's nice. We got some black thread, which actually we might need our black thread. A keychain for keychain stuff. Some extra black yarn. Some stuffing. Which, that's nice. We'll throw our stuffing over here. Okay, a bell, which I don't know if we'll need the bell, but we'll throw it to the side. Some pipe cleaners, which we'll toss to the side. And the real reason I went all the way out there and got this was for this. This is a very special piece of this kit. And you can fold it together, and it makes a cone that's perfect for this tree. So that's why I undid a whole kit just for this thing. So there we go. Now we've got that. All right, okay. That whole kit just for the cone. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Okay, so what did you vote for, by the way? Are we doing it high up or low down? High up, okay. Okay, so that means that this next round is where we're gonna start with our... So we wanted to do it right up here then. Okay. So what we'll do then is we're going to do, this first one's going to be normal. Then our next round after that, we'll do like ornament, nothing, eye, nose, eye. I think I want the eyes to be a little closer to the nose. And then we're going to skip, when it comes to the facial hair part, we're going to skip the beard section here. Yeah, we're going to skip the, this stuff right there for 2 of them. And then when we get to this next round here, we'll skip the baubles under it. So that way we have space for a beard. And then I think we'll just make our beard separate and sew it on. Because I'm thinking for the beard, we would do like a mustache, pretty easy. And then for the beard part, we do like just a triangle. And then I'd pick up stitches in the front loops to make loops. Yeah. Okay. I got the start of an idea. All right, but regardless, for this next round, it's just half double crochet, so we don't really need to think much about for this round, which is nice. Okay. One, two. Yeah, those are our seasonal kits. If you are interested, I changed the name to deluxe kits. Our deluxe kits have a lot of stuff in them, and they're everything you need to make like a bunch of patterns in a series. So that holiday hooks kit makes pumpkins and Christmas trees and ornaments and Christmas lights and a turkey leg and what else? A snowman. It makes a lot of different stuff. Highly suggested if you're really into crochet, get the seasonal kits or deluxe kits. They are awesome. Okay, so this runs all this. the round after this is going to be where we need to make the pieces for our facial hair. I mean, sorry, for our face. And then we're just basically going to make a gap. Okay. Yikes. Let's count our stitches really quick, because I haven't been counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. Perfect. Okay, we're supposed to have 20. Alright, next round here is where we're going to do some baubles. The eyes we want to be over this pink one, so we're going to do 1, 2, bauble, and then 1, 2, 3, eye, nothing, nose, nothing, eye, 1, 2, bauble, and then 1, 2, bauble, 1, 2, bauble. And we're going to remember all that we just said, hopefully. Okay, so starting with 1, 2, bauble, and we're not going to use a red at all for anything but the nose in this round. So we're going to do, let's do a yellow bauble here. And then we'll do blue on the opposite side of the face. So some of the patterns on the site that honestly, it might be a mistake. I'm not really sure, Zats. I will look into that, but some of the patterns on the website, to get the written instructions, you either need like a free account or to untangle it. And then to get the video, sometimes I put the video on YouTube. So it just, honestly, it depends on the pattern. I do it like different ways for all different kinds of patterns. But it sounds like maybe the pigeon one is a mistake and you just need a free account. Or it might be that it requires purchase to get the written instructions, but the video tutorial is free. And I do that because, you know, we gotta make money. But I'm not really positive on the situation with the pigeon specifically, so I'll look into it when I can. Okay, so it's 1, 2, this would be 3, and then eye, stitch, nose, stitch, eye, 1, 2, bauble, 1, 2, bauble, 1, 2, bauble. Yeah, okay, we're on track, shockingly. The eye, we're gonna do a mini bauble. Or a bean. No, let's make it really tiny, actually. Let's do a bump. Let's try that. Which is more like... That might be a little cuter. We'll see. So this will be 1 and 2. And then we switch over to this. And then it's going to be a nose here. We're going to do red for the nose. And I'm going to do a big nose. We're going to do like probably a bulky bauble for the nose. Because I want it to be so big that it like overlaps the mustache and beard a little bit too. And we'll just keep the white with us. And we're going to do a probably bulky. I could go up around too to make it even bigger. Nah. Let's do a big regular nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we do 5? Yeah, let's do 5. Big nose. Jolly nose. A jolly nose, some people might say. And then back to our white for our second eye. Okay, and there we go. Alright, and then this will be our eye. 1 and 2. And we'll switch back. Okay. Let's work around our white yarn before I cut everything close. That's look at what we got. Okay, so there we go. That actually is kind of exactly what I was hoping. So we got one big nose, 2 eyes there. This will still go over a little bit, give us a little bit of secrecy. Hopefully it doesn't cover the eyes too much. And we'll put big baubles, or big safety eyes in those eyes too. Okay, I think that's gonna work really well actually. Rebecca, hello. All right, Kaylin, I bet you we probably still will be on. Thanks for joining, Kaylin. I'll see you in a little bit. And we can cut the red yarn. And after the next round, I will add the we'll add in the safety eyes too. And then we want, you know what, I was gonna do blue over here, but that's really close to that blue. So let's do, could do another yellow or orange. Let's do orange over here. And we'll do blue at the very end. Okay, this will work. This will work. Oh, or pink. We could do pink over here instead. Because cyan's right here. Yeah, let's do pink over here. Because we're kind of far away from pink anyhow. How do I feel about chenille yarn? It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I like crocheting with cotton because I really like making like very, I don't know, detailed and action figure-y kind of. And chenille, it's kind of hard to see your stitches and kind of hurts your wrist and stuff. So I don't actually use chenille very often, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Okay, and then... Oh wait, we do have one more. Shockingly. Okay. One. And then we have one more right here. I didn't even realize. So, for our last color, what are we far away from? Blue? Yeah, I think we could do blue now over there. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. Ah, if I did it right. Be a better idea. Oh, ho, tree. Did you guys see the email today? I sent an email out for this live stream, and we got an endorsement from the Santa Claus. Santa Claus endorsed Club Crochet yesterday as the best crochet place to get your gift for Christmas. So, just saying, it's kind of a big deal. So, no big deal, but it's kind of is a big deal. Tell everyone. We know Santa. We know Santa Claus. Alright, so we're going to do another round here of regular stitches, which is going to be... We just did around 20... We just did around 20. No, sorry, we're just around 15, so we're on around 16, which will be a round of increasing. 1, 2... 4, and then increase. Yeah, okay. Stitch! How you doing? How are you doing? What are you up to? 1, 2, 3. 4. This is all gonna get covered up anyhow, but that's all right. 5, 6. 2. Yeah. And then this is our increase. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah. Okay, good. We are on count somehow. I do not know how, but maybe I'm a genius. I don't know. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I'm a lucky genius. Now, if only I was sexy. If I was a sexy, what's it called? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But no, I had to be a doofus. Okay. This is where we're adding our next round of, like, what's it called? Leaves in this next round. But we want to skip them when it comes to the ones on the face right here. And we'll just do slip stitches across. I think that's the best way to do it. All right. Skip 2, skip 1, and then this stitch here. 1. So I think the first few of these branch shell thingies we'll do normal, and then we'll skip the 3rd and 4th maybe? I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then skip 2 and slip stitch here. Okay, and then if we do one more here, and then we skip, and we just slip stitch down to this one, and then we do more over here. So that way it gives us space for the beard, is what I'm kind of thinking. We'll keep the greenery up. It looks good. Actually, it's kind of cool this way too. I mean, I kind of wish it was like that, but like down, you know. But anyhow, let's keep going. One, two, three, 4. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. Okay. And then we skip 2 and slip stitch 1. Okay. And then we just need to work around this for a second. This is all going to get covered up anyhow. But we do need to, like, 1, keep the green yarn with us. 2, just try to ignore it best we can. 3, so this would be like 1, 2, I'm doing mental gymnastics. And I'm supposed to be crocheting. I'm not supposed to be doing gymnastics right now. So that would be a leaf thing, slip, leaf thingy, and then slip right here. So leaf, slip, leaf, and slip. Okay. And then back to it. Leaf. Okay, see? So that's the idea here, is we don't have any there so that the beard can cover it up. Cool. Thanks, Bliss. Oh, there's the Amber's jokes. We were waiting, Amber. What do you call it? What do you call Santa when he's sitting still? What do you call Santa when he is sitting still? Santa paws. What do you call Santa when he is turned into a cat? Santa Claus, but with a W. What do you call Santa when he's driving a car in Need for Speed? Anybody? Santa Naws. What do you call Santa after he brushes his teeth? Santa Floss. Ooh, the cat one also could have been Santa Paws. What do you call Santa that's a doctor? What do you call the Santa that is a doctor? Santa Gauze. Or Santa that's a mummy? Mummy Santa. Santa Gauze. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Switch over that. All right. What do you call Santa, but he's a shrimp? He's just a tiny little shrimp. Santa prawn. Nah, it's not a good one. Your partner has never seen Too Many Cooks? Too many cooks. Too many cooks. It takes a lot to make a stew. Especially when it's me and you, and you, and you, and the baby too. Oh my gosh, you have got to show him that stat. We will be here. Go show him that, and come back. Let us know what he thinks. If you guys haven't seen Too Many Cooks, well, it's not for everybody, but I think it's very funny. Weird. It's very weird. Very weird. Okay, let's go ahead and add our face now. So we can have it like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? So we can just see what we're working with. So we're gonna use these eyes. I think these eyes will be big enough. I might want bigger eyes. I reserve the right to bring bigger eyes onto this Santa. Onto this scent. It kind of sounds like I'm saying scent. Like stink. But I'm not. I'm saying scent like an ent. Chris Tringle? Chris Tringle? Guys, do we like Chris Tringle? More than scent. Senta. All right, so there's one eye. I think we want even bigger. What do you think? Do we want even bigger eyes? Let's see what this one looks like. He's currently watching it and he's not impressed. Well, we'll see what happens. I feel like it probably would help him to not be sober. It's a weird one. Okay. What do we think? I like those, especially if we had a beard. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we need bigger eyes. I think those eyes are good. Right? Okay. We're gonna lock them into place. Yeah. Yowza. There we go. Pull these tighter. Nice. Pull this one tighter. Okay. There's our eyes. I like it. Yeah. The inside of the tree? Yeah, I know, right? Look at that. Well, these look cool. These look way cool. This looks like a nightmare. This looks like you'd be... Look at this. You're going into the nightmare. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Maybe I was on the wrong camera there. Oh, yeah. That's good. Look at that. You're exiting... Point of view. You're exiting the portal into Yarnland. Welcome. Welcome to Yarnland. Thanks, Venus. And then here's with these eyes being down, or the bits being down like that. And then we'll do a beard and stuff right there. All right. Can we think of any other good tree Santa Claus names? I got Senta, which it's not bad. It's not the worst. Chris Tringle. I think Chris Tringle's a little bit better. Let's write them down though. And if you guys have any other good ideas. So we got Chris Tringle and Santa Claus. Something like that. I like Chris Tringle. I think that's pretty funny. Okay. This round is all of our just regular old stitches. Good old regular old stitches. We only have a few more rounds left for the tree part. And then I'm assuming that the extra additions of the beard and the other bits and bobs are going to be a little trickier. I'm probably going to be going for a lot longer. I have a feeling we'll be going for at least another hour. We'll probably be done with the actual tree part in the next 15 to 30 minutes, and then we'll just be customizing it after that. We do probably want to make a cork for it too, and I did kind of want to make an elf to go in it, but we'll see. I think, okay, so I have a theory. I think I've talked about this on a live stream before. But I think that Santa's elves are not elves at all. Because they don't really look like elves. They look like gnomes. Elves aren't usually that short, right? So my theory is that Santa's elves are really just gnomes with their beards shaved, which is probably a crazy crime in the gnome community to shave your beard. Just a theory, but I think that Christmas elves are just gnomes with their beards shaved, and they're trying to do like change their image for Santa. Santa probably requested them to shave their beards, which is actually pretty messed up of a request to give to gnomes, but you know, I'm not in charge of the North Pole, so what am I supposed to say? All right, enjoy your drive home. Be safe. Branch of Claws. Bruce Spruce. I kind of like that. Where do gnomes live? Pine Frost. Ooh, Pine Frost. That's not bad. I think gnomes live underground. Mustache. Right there. Beard. Big beard under it. We'll probably make the mustache, then make the beard, but sew the beard on first and then the mustache over the beard. I don't know how I'm going to make the beard, by the way. We are going to figure that out together. Alright, next round here is another round of our bobble stitches, so we can start adding more color here. And I think we'll start with... Let's do a red one right there, just because we're kind of far away from our last red. Red one. What's our next color? Let's see. We're pretty far away from cyan now. Actually, cyan, I think we'll put cyan over there. Yellow we're pretty close to also. I think actually we could do yellow over here too. Yeah, yellow and cyan are pretty empty on this side. We could do orange, we could do pink, we could do blue. No, blue's right there, but you know what? We could do blue. Yeah, let's do blue right here. And then the ones in the middle here are just going to get covered up by the beard anyhow, but we should do some colors just in case. Okay. Oh, one moment. My phone is dying. And that's our beautiful camera. There we go. Okay. So I'm sorry, we're doing blue, right? Yeah. Three. Okay. What's our next color? That's probably going to get covered up by the beard anyhow. Let's go with, we want yellow over here. We want cyan. Actually, we could do cyan. No, cyan's pretty close to blue, so maybe we don't do that. Let's do, let's do orange. Yeah, let's do orange. And then maybe pink after that. Oopsies. I think this is probably going to get covered up anyhow, but, you know. Might as well. Give my phone CPR. Do you have a theory of where the gnomes live? They live in my closet. I think they live under our floorboards or something. They steal our spoons and our hearts. Oops. All right. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm not even gonna put a bobble over here in our next one, just because it's definitely gonna get covered up, and if it does get covered up, it's just gonna mess the shaping of the beard anyhow. So we're just gonna skip a bobble here, which would be right there, and then we'll do another one over to the side of it. 1 and 2 will be over here, and on this one we'll do a yellow. Yeah, let's do a yellow one over here. One, 2, and 3. Like that. Okay, so that covers the yellow. And then we'll have, what's after yellow? Something over here that's not, oh, cyan, that's right. Because we're kind of far away from cyan now. Oops. And then I think after this round, maybe we work on the pickle. Because I don't want to get too far away from where the pickle is so that I can actually sew it onto the head. So I think it'd be smart to just take a break from our tree. Well, we'll do one more round after this because I want to make the round of increases, and then I will move on to the pickle, and then we'll come back to the rest of the fella. The west of the fella. I'm just afraid I'm gonna forget the pickle. Red? Yeah. Red back here? Oh, red's right there. Orange? No, orange is right there. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do red. Yes, my dad is doing A-okay. Thank you for asking. He was all right. He had a weirdly weird cramp that was in the perfect spot where it felt like a heart attack. So he was kind of freaking out. But he is A-okay. Just being a blacksmith. My dad is a blacksmith at the local, what's it called? Museum. Called, what's his museum called? Stagecoach Inn. That is where my dad is a blacksmith. So if you are in Southern California and looking for a day out, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Cyan's there, red there. I think we could do another yellow here, because yellow's kind of far away. Blue's a little too close. Orange, we could do orange. I would say orange or yellow for this next one. I'm gonna go with yellow. I like yellow a little bit more. I don't know if we're gonna get Christmas lights on this, but I reserve the right to change my mind. 1, 2, and 3. Oh yes, yes. Both my mom and my dad are very crafty people. I definitely get it from them. Neither of them know how to crochet, but they are all both crafts peoples in their own right. Yeah, we're gonna add a pickle because apparently a pickle is like a thing on Christmas trees. I have not been keeping track of my rounds. What round are we on? I believe we're on round 20. 1, 2, yeah. 3, 4, 5, and then an increase. 6, 7. I had to. Right here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase. And then we do that all the way around. Let's fix this stitch. Hey, Maddie. How are you? I'm sorry, Cooper. I had to. I'm under contract by all the Zoomers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then increase. Two. Five. And increase. Caitlin! What did you miss? Oh my gosh, Caitlin, you missed the craziest thing ever. You have no idea. While you were giving your baby a bath, a giant snowman came bursting through my wall. It was insane. Huge. Truly massive. I could just tell it was a snowman because of the buttons down the body. They were like this big. Burst through the wall. Kicked me in the face. I don't even know how he did that. He didn't even have a snowman foot. It was just a big ball. But it felt like a kick. The live stream was going crazy. If you scroll back up in the chat, you'll see all this chat about, oh my god, there's a giant snowman. Oh my god, there's a giant snowman. And then he just left the way he came in. They fixed, a bunch of elves came by, fixed up the wall like nothing ever happened. And yeah, that's what you missed. It was crazy. It was crazy. You missed, seriously, you missed a big event. It was huge. It was probably like the biggest thing that's ever happened, but it got deleted from the live stream, so you'll never be able to watch it. Sorry. I'm sorry. But it definitely did happen, and I'm totally being serious right now. All right. White yarn. Like these. Oh wait, you know what? I was gonna do the pickle now, but I'm gonna do our round of leaves first, and then I'll work on the pickle. Yeah. We are not doing that today, Amber, but I think maybe we'll do that next time. Like a like goal for a giveaway. I mean, there's no way we would hit a like goal anyhow at this point. But thank you for asking. You're looking for that. You're looking for another gift card, huh, Amber? One. Okay, so this round's just. We'll fly right through this round. One, two, three, four, 5. Nice. Let's do 2. Terrific. Terrific. As our name? I have to say, I am like, you're gonna have to do some real good convincing to not make me name this guy Chris Tringle. Well, it depends on how the beard goes. If I can't do the beard right, then we're gonna have to give up on the Santa name. But if I do the beard correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, then I feel like the name needs to be a mix of tree, Christmas tree, and Santa Claus. Which is why I was thinking of Santa Claus, because like an ent. This music makes me tired. Okay, good, it's switching. It's 5:30 here. I was like, it feels like it's supposed to be getting dark by now, and it is. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll skip 2 and slip stitch here. Nice. Okay. Let's pull that up for a second. Let's do this real quick. I feel like I'm gonna try, because the white kind of pulls the leaves up in a weird way. I think I might, after we're done with this, actually like kind of pin down all of these. You know, so they're more like down the way they're supposed to be. I mean, they're kind of down like that. I just don't know if they'll stay like that. Oh, and then we wanted to do a Santa hat on top. I might just do a star on the top. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Christopher Tree claws. Tricklers. Kaylin, what is your baby's name? I like babies. And you have a fresh baby. I want to know what the baby's name is. I would say send us a picture of the baby, but I don't think you should post pictures of your baby unless you want to. But I like babies. Who doesn't? I feel like... Well, actually, some people don't like babies, and that's alright. That's fine. You don't have to like a baby. But I like babies. Even baby birds. Probably the ugliest of all babies, I would say, is probably a baby bird. Chicks, like little baby chickens, those ones are really cute. But like, have you seen a baby parrot? Ugh. But even they're kind of cute. I kind of like the ugly babies. Baby raccoons? Oh my gosh. Can't. Good. I think that's a really good move, Kaylin. I wouldn't put his picture online if I were in your position either. But his name is Roland. Little baby Roland. I bet you he rolls around all the time. You're like, look at that Roland. 3, 4. Sounds adorable. Now I must crochet a baby bird. I'll try it. Hey, Nicole. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are the kiddos? What you guys up to? Happy Friday. You working on all your Christmas gifts? Hey, is anybody else working on Christmas gifts, by the way? What are you guys making for Christmas? Got any good gifts that you're making for family? Get one there. Ooh. Baby pigeons, not cute. I still don't... Now I know, Zoe, you've showed us pictures of these baby pigeons. I'm still skeptical. I just don't believe baby pigeons are real. I've never seen one in my real life, so how could I, you know? just feels like just a great conspiracy. Baby pigeons, they don't exist. Did you see them hatch? Just saying. Just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. For sure. There it is. And there it is. Okay, only one more round of these green leaves. Let's do one stitch here just to get going on our next round. Which looks like it's right there. There. Okay. Ooh, a poinsettia. That'd be a fun crochet pattern. Can't believe I've never made a poinsettia before. The deathly poinsettias. Okay. I kind of like it this size, by the way. We are going to go up one more round, but it does look really cute. Like, it's tiny. It's like a tiny tree, which is cute. But we're going to get bigger anyhow. Let's make our cute little pickle. So we'll throw this tree to the side just for a second as we get started on our pickle. Just an easy one. I'm just going to make it super duper simple. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 chains. Is that big enough? Yeah. 4 chains. Skip the first one. And we'll go single down. And let's see. If I did a single crochet 2 together on the next one like that. Is that going to give it more of an angle? No, that just kind of straightens it out. Let's just try a regular single. You know, because I want it to be, I still want it to be pickle shaped. The one right here. Yeah, okay, that kind of looks like a pickle, right? And then we just sew it into the tree right there. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, yeah, that's fine too. There we go. And then we'll just sew that into the tree. Cool. Easy. Yeah, well, I think we'll go like one right here. This isn't gonna be tough. I probably should have made this way earlier on, just to make it easier for us, but I didn't do that. So, you know what? I'm just gonna come out through an adjacent stitch like this instead. Go like that. Is this an American thing? This is pickle is showing a pickle is a pickle ornament an American thing? I thought that was like a I didn't know it was an American thing. Zoe does it. Zoe, do you have a pickle ornament? You ain't an American. You're an Australian in Canada. My friend just moved to Australia, which is very exciting for him. I'm gonna miss him, but I'm very excited for them. They were like, I'm out of here. And I was like, I feel that. There we go. I think it looks kind of like a pickle. It's enough. If you know, you know, kind of thing. I thought it was a European thing. See, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know very many people that do this either. But I do know it's a tradition, and it is kind of funny. So why not? I feel like it's doesn't it feel like a German thing? It feels like a German thing. I just like pickles. I actually don't like pickles, but I like the idea of a pickle. I don't like the flavor of a pickle. We're just gonna invert this to keep it downwards. And then now we've got, let's do this one too. I'm gonna do this again later, so I don't know why I'm doing it that much right now. And then later, look, that it's already kind of looking like he's gonna have a beard, right? And there's the little bit. Looks good. Cool. All right. Back to crochet. We only have a few more rounds here, and then we can start doing our facial hair. All right. I wonder what kind of ornament we're going to make next week. Do you guys have any suggestions, actually? I'll totally take suggestions for ornaments now, and then I'll do a vote next week. 1, 2, 3. So actually, yeah, if you have any ideas, I know one of the votes is going to be for a. I'm going to write these down actually. I know one of them is definitely going to be for a dice pouch. Here, I'll do this. Ornaments ideas. Okay, so I know I want to do a dice pouch as one of them, and we're gonna. So give me as many suggestions as you can. So we've done a snowman, we've done a gingerbread, we've done the Grinch. Someone said dinosaur, I think, earlier. Triceratops. Zoe, I think, said Triceratops. I'm going to put on dinosaur, actually, because I think that might be a fun idea. But any kind of ideas that you have. A biblically accurate angel. Interesting. Like the one with the eyes. And the wings. Actually, I'll put it on there. I'll put that on there. Angel. Angle? Angle. How do I spell angel? Yeah, I spelled it right the first time. Goofball. Biblically accurate. Okay. Rudolph. Yes, of course. Of course that should go on there. Rudolph. Oh, a mini stocking. I like that. That's a fun idea. Christmas mouse. I'll write that down. Okay. Candy cane. That would be fun. I know exactly how I do that. A slice of pie? I mean, I'll write it down. Pie. Cindy Lou Who. Cookie. / milk. All right. If you have any other ideas, toss them my way and I'll write them down. And we'll do a vote. I'll get a vote going probably on like Monday. I need to get I want to get like the live stream prepped way earlier next week, because I've been having a really hard time prepping them super early, and then it comes to Thursday, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to set up the live stream. So I'm going to try to set a reminder for myself to do that on Monday or Tuesday. Actually, ooh, a toy soldier. Ooh, a nutcracker. I love a nutcracker idea. That would be really fun. Nutcracker. And what was the other one? Soldier, toy soldier. I don't know if I really want to make a soldier, but I'll write it down. Oh yeah, gingerbread house. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. So actually, do you think, hey, Zoe or Cooper, either one of you, well, you don't need to do this, but if you want to, you can, on Slack, which is how we all talk to each other, you can do a, you can schedule a message to go out. If you want to, it wouldn't hurt to schedule a message to go out to me on Monday that says, hey, just so you know, you said you were going to post a vote for the ornament today. That would actually be really, really helpful. But obviously, I can do that myself. I just probably will forget by the end of today's live stream. So, yeah. Anyhow, if either one of you guys wants to remind me, I would very much listen. And it would be helpful. But you don't have to. Ooh, a sleigh. A fireplace. Interesting. A sleigh. I don't know how I do those. That sounds hard. That sounds like something I need to kind of like not design on a live stream, you know? But maybe. Okay, how many more rounds we got here? I think we only really have 2 or 3 more rounds left for the main part of our tree here. So let's get this last round out of the way. We're going to be doing our last ornaments here. 1 and 2. And we need to make sure the colors are away from each other. So let's start with cyan. If I can. Can. Can you do the can? I can do the can. Can you do the con? 2, 3. Boom. Oh. What color's next? Next round, yellow, orange. How about pink? Pink is pretty far away from all of them. I've got a tangled mess here. Okay. All right, so there's pink. What's after pink? Probably like yellow. Yeah, yellow. Okay. Okay, Zoe. Night-night. Sweet dreams. Dream of sugar plums and dream sweets. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your help, Zoe. Okay. All right, what's after yellow? Red, probably. Looks like we're kind of far away from a red, you know? Yeah, we could do a red here. And then we could do a blue over here. Let's do that. Red. One, two, three. Okay. And then we'll do blue. Getting to the end though. What's after blue? Orange, cyan, pink. Pink actually could work. Well, actually, no, maybe cyan's better. Let's see. Blue for sure. There we go. And then, yeah, I guess like orange. I think pink sounds good because it's like cyan right next to blue is too close, you know? Oh, you rock, Cooper. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's do let's do pink and then orange. Yeah, let's do pink and then orange. Pink first. And then we can do yellow back here. Pink. One, two, three. Okay. And then we've got orange, yellow, and then blue at the end. Yeah, let's do that. So orange first. One, two, three. Jimbo is good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, he's good. He's been a little sneezy, but not actually. He kind of has chilled out on the sneezing recently, so that's been nice. And then Phoebe is doing very good. Oh, and then your joke. What did the nurse do to the sick elf? He nursed him back to elf. Yeah. All right. Blue at the end here, yellow here. Yeah, we're gonna do yellow first. That joke was silly. Ooh, you want to crochet something for your teacher for Christmas? I would say crochet them an apple. Crochet them an apple, like you give to a teacher. That's cute. That's a really cute idea. I would do that if I were you. But yeah, what subject? What do they teach? Ooh, or a cozy for a mug. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Whoever said that. Who said that? Writer. Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. Okay, and then blue right here. We really probably should have done not that order, but whatever. I think this is our last bulb. Or ornament, rather. Okay. Okay, I think I need white yarn here. Okay. Teaches language and social studies. Ooh, make her a social studies. Make her a what's a good social studies one? That's an interesting one. Social studies, that's basically like history, right? Why do they call it social studies? When it's history, right? Is that right? Like social because I remember taking social studies and learning about like American history and that. But like, why don't they just call it history? It's because history, like, no one wants to take history classes or something? Ah. I wonder. Oh, duh. I don't need white yet. We have one more round to go before I do that. Okay. This is going to be around 24. We actually are pretty close to being done with the tree part. So this is 6. And then an increase, okay. 2. Oh, I hate when I do that. There we go. There we go, 3. I'll speed up. 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Be right back. We'll see you in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then our increase. All right. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then increase. Almost done with this round already. Oh boy, and then we get to figure out how to do the facial hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, last one. Increase here. 1, and then 2. All right, last few rounds. Let's see, what could you do history related? You could do like a... Okay, bye, Kaylin. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next week. It'll be shorter next week. And I'll try to get going a little earlier next week, too. I know I was a little late today, and yeah, I'll try to get going a little quicker. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get 2. 1. Oops. All right. 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to make an elf today. So we'll have to make an elf in another time to add under this fella. But we'll do the beard after we're done with this. And then we'll, if I have enough time, we'll do the hat or the cork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might not do the cork today, and I might do that off camera just because it's getting a little late. Yeah, I have a Nintendo music in the background. That's why we're getting a lot of Mario. I like Nintendo music. One, 2. Oh man, is my volume really low? I'll turn it up for you. You know, I've had this problem actually that my volume has been getting lower and lower. So there you go. I tried to turn it up a little bit. Here, I'll try to move this out too. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to get loud for just a second. You know what? I'm just going to mute myself as I... There, that might help a little bit with the sound. But I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for letting me know though, Patricia. And by the way, hi Patricia. How are you? 4, 5. That. Slip stitch there. One. 2. Whew. 3. My arms are getting tired. We've been going for like 3 hours straight now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And half double crochets kind of mess with my wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Huh. Normally I can crack my wrist. There it goes. All right. The sound got better when I moved the mic. Is that what you're saying, Courtney? Dang, I should have done that way earlier then. Oopsie. Oopsie. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Two there. All right, just a couple more of these. Almost done. I mean, almost done with the last round of tree branches. After that, we still got a little bit more green to crochet with, but not very much. We're almost done. And then we can work on our beard. And then hopefully we'll have enough time to make a star on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Okay. Two, 3. There we go. Okay. Last 2 rounds. Yeah, last 2 rounds. Only a few more ads to go. I'll try to work on the sound next week. Actually, you know what? 1 second. Okay, I turned up the sound a little bit. Can you hear me better? Is this a little bit better? It looks like it's getting higher up, but I don't know. Sorry if I just blasted your ears, by the way. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Two. There we go. All right, just a long round of just single crochets around. Yeah, I think we can get away without doing the cork in this one. I'll just have to do it separate. So that way we can finish all the other pieces that we want. Did I just smack you right in the ears? Sorry, bruh. It's funny because I feel like every time I'm saying that, it sounds like I'm calling you bruh. But really, it's your name. Alright. And then the round after this is just slip stitches anyhow, so it's pretty easy. I wonder how I'm going to do the beard. I've been trying to think it through while I'm like going here. Maybe if I can do like a triangle, but like the corners of the triangle have more of a... But then work only in the back loops. We'll try some stuff out. We'll do a mustache first. Okay, last stitch there. Okay. And now I just work into... Yeah, okay, now I just make a round of slip stitches into the back loops. Like that. Right? Yes. 1. Okay. Five. Alright, and hey, if you haven't yet, give this video a like down below. I'm assuming probably most of the people here already have given this video a like, but just in case, like this video down below, subscribe to the channel. I'll be live again next week, crocheting something different. Looks like we're making ornaments, and I did get a lot of suggestions. I'm very curious of what you guys think are the best suggestions here. Just to reiterate, the suggestions that we have gotten have been, I put on there a dice pouch. Then there's dinosaur, a biblically accurate angel, Rudolph, a mini stocking, an Xmas mouse, a candy cane, a pie, a pie slice, Cindy Lou Who, which I don't even know how I do that one, but have it on there, a cookie and milk, a toy soldier, the Nutcracker, and a gingerbread house. Those are the suggestions we've gotten so far. If you guys have any other suggestions for what to do for next week's ornament, please feel free to let me know now in the chat. I'm going to do a vote of my 4 favorite suggestions next week, probably on like Tuesday. So keep a lookout there. It'll be in the community tab of our Club Crochet channel. Okay, so that was a round of just all slip stitches. And now I'm just going to hide this end in. And before I add our cone, we need to add the facial hair. And then after that, we can add our cone and stuff. And then we go 1. All right, there we go. That's probably hidden enough. Okay. Look at our crazy portal. Wait, sorry. Whoa. All right. I kind of like that the leaves are all kind of up actually right now. That looks kind of cute. It's wrong, but it looks cute. Okay. So now we want to put a beard on our fella here. Actually, I'm gonna invert these all. They're supposed to be like this anyhow. I really like the white trim though. I think it looks really cute. Okay. All right, so next we want to put a little beard right here. So let's start by making a mustache, because I know how to do that. We're going to use this fuzzy white yarn for this and hope it works out really well. Let's find out. Oh, a snowflake. I'll add that in. Okay, so the way I make mustaches, it's been a long time, like at least a decade, but I remember I go like this. We go, that'll be, hold on, I'm gonna have to say this out loud. Slip, single, half, half, single, yeah, slip, and then single, half, half, single, slip, chain 1. So that again, it's slip to slip, single, single, half, 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 single, single, slip. Okay. So then it's slip stitch here, a single crochet, a half double crochet. Now we can do 2 half doubles there. Yeah, we'll just do two half doubles. And then it's a single. Oops. And then I work on the underside here and do a slip stitch, or chain rather. And then it's a single, half double, 2 of those. And then a single, and then finally a slip stitch. Okay, let's see how that looks. that. Okay. So there's our little mustache. And this would go right here. Nice. Actually, that could work, right? Maybe it's a little big, but it's going to go over a beard anyhow. So that would be like that. Just put it down. Okay, this could work. That could work. And then we need the beard. Okay, let's figure something out with the beard. So, for the beard, I think we're just going to do like a triangle, and then I'll work stitches into the triangle. I think. Or we could do a chain, long chain there. No, we're going to need to do a triangle like that. Yeah, how long is this one again? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's do 11 chains to start this triangle. Or I do it from the bottom up. Yeah, let's do it. No, let's do it from top bottom, top down. Which means that we need a longer tail end. That long. Whew. Okay, I'm hitting my wall. I'm getting tired. But we can do this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. I probably should just pick up stitches there. Yeah, that's fine. 10. Oops. And then... What do you have? What's your suggestion? I can't really scroll back up like that. Oh, here we go. Surface slip stitch line, then work back. That's what I was kind of thinking, actually. Was just to pick up a stitch here and then work my way down. And then turn and then do singles. And then turn and then do singles. But leaving the front loops open to make like loops. I'll try. You know what, dude? I'll try your way. It might actually make our life a little easier. So, yeah, I'm just going to cut this, though. I think I might have hurt the yarn. So let me try it one more time. I'll try it your way. So it would be from right here. And I'll just pull a loop up like this. And then we'll chain. And then what I can do here is I'll just try doing singles across like this for the first round. 2, 3, 4. Hopefully this works and it doesn't mess our stitches up too bad. 5. Because that's what I'm a little worried about, is that it messes our stitches up. But we'll see. 6. 7. And then it'll be 8. And so what I could do now, there's kind of 2 ways we can do this. Way number 1, wait, let's just cut this too. Way number 1 is I could turn. I mean, obviously, like the mustache is going to be sewn over that, so don't worry too much about it looking kind of weird, because that's going to be right like this. We'll just pin it in. And what we could do here is we could just turn and start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but only working the backs. Or I could turn and do my beard parts, then turn. You know what, let's do that. Then we don't have to do. Wait, but will that be... Yeah, you know what, actually, I think this will work. Okay, so we're just going to skip a stitch. I'm not going to even chain. We'll do 1 slip, 1 slip, 1 slip. No, wait, we want skip, 1 slip, try this. We'll go 1, and we'll do increase into the front loops only, then a slip stitch 1, then increase again, and then a slip stitch, then another increase, and then another slip stitch. Okay. And then we will turn. You know what? We're going to do one more slip stitch into the next one right here. And then we're going to turn, and I'm going to work into those under parts. We'll just do, maybe we do a decrease to make it get smaller. Yeah, we'll do a decrease first. And then singles. Because we only really need like 3 rounds of this beard. This. 1, 2. Last one right there. 2. Okay. Okay, so the idea is that this is going to be overlapping, and then this will be even over that. And then if we do one more, and then one more, won't be that long of a beard, but it'll look like overlapping, which is nice. And of course we got the fuzziness that'll help a lot. But you see what I mean? Like it's kind of like got those bumps. 1, 2, 3. That's what it's supposed to have. Yeah, we'll try it out. It's looking a little messy, but that's okay. We knew it was going to get messy. All right, so then we turn. And then we go 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so chain 1. Just start us off. Increase here. And then a slip stitch. And then an increase. And then a slip stitch. Yeah, like that. This would look terrible if it wasn't in fuzzy yarn though. Hold on. Pull that out a little bit. We're gonna definitely have to pin this down too. Which, whatever, that's not a big deal. And then this mustache goes over it like that. Yeah. Working those back stitches. And then we'll do one more across there. I might do stitches around the out edges too. I don't know if it really will need it though. It's hard to see because of all the yarn in the face, but like that. Good night, Amber. Yeah, like that. Yeah. And then that just gets sewn over. Yeah, okay. This will be fine. Good suggestions, dude. Thank you for your suggestions. Appreciate ya. All right, how many more we got? We got 1, 2, 3 stitches to work with here. So we'll just do 1 regular and then 1 decrease, I think. We'll do 1 decrease and then 1 regular, actually. So 1 decrease. and then one regular here. And then chain one, and I'm not even going to work into both loops. We'll just do one and two, and then a slip stitch right here. Let's see how this looks. This messy, messy beard. Like that. Okay. See, you can see the layers too. And then this one over top of that all. Yeah, actually, I think it looks pretty good. Right? I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Love it. Love it when a plan comes together. We'll just pull this one all the way out. Hide it on the inside. And then I'm just going to pin this down. And then we'll sew the mustache over it. Right? And then we'll double knot to the end of this part of the beard too. That part gets pinned down. Like this. Right? Yeah. And it gives it like big fluffier beard too. Looks weird without the mustache though. But then I don't even think it needs to be pinned down any more than that. And then this one, this part just goes on over it. And then I'll just sew it on. I'll just get the middle part sewn on and then each of the ends, and we'll double knot to the other side. And then we're almost done. I think we do need to do a Santa hat on the top. What do you guys think? You know what? Let's do a vote. Top hat, Santa hat, or a star. I should have said or neither, but we need one of them. Okay, this part goes straight into the body. Right here. Nice. And then this one, I actually just go right into the same stitch for that one. And then we'll come out from just under the nose, right like there. Yeah, let's go in the middle of the stitch like that. Yeah. Yeah, I do think we have enough time for that top part. Somehow, I don't know how that happened. Now we're gonna go in, do that, back down through the same stitch. And we'll come out through, we'll come out. Where do we want to come out? Like right there. Like there. My voice got so deep there. Right there. Okay. And then this end. The thing I really like about this fuzzy yarn is you can't really like, it's easy to hide your mistakes, like really easy. Okay. Like that. Hey, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Right? Am I wrong? I think that looks pretty good. Ooh, I like the idea of the pom-pom too. Yeah, I like that. That looks great. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm surprisingly very happy with that. Yeah, I think it does need to be a Santa hat. That's what I'm going to vote for. But, I mean, we can do whatever, but it feels like a Santa hat's the right move. Right? One. We'll double that to this one. And with that one more time. Let's try that again. Okay. Cut all these ends. And the last thing we want to do before we crochet that last part is let's do that cone. Let's add the cone. So here's our fancy cone. Out of the way. So we're gonna fold this. We take off this part. Wait. Take off this part. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then we put this part, cone it like that, and then this goes in. It's difficult. Ugh. Hold on. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And then makes this nice little cone. That should fit right into the bottom of our tree. Kind of hard to fit in there, but we can get it. So we got a lot of stuffing in the top part. Yeah, it's like empty at the top. I don't think I made it small enough. Go, go, go. There you go. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I made the cone part tiny enough, or maybe I didn't crochet. Maybe I crocheted too tightly. There we go. Get it over the lip. Nice. Actually, yeah, this is working. Yeah, like that. That. Nice. Hey, that worked. And then fix all these parts that I probably should be pinning down. And obviously we still should make a cork at the bottom, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today. Might do that off stream. Okay, but it's not bad. There's the top, where we're going to be adding a Santa hat. Right? Yeah, baby. And pull Santa hat. All right. Okay, so Santa hat. How are we going to do this one? Well, the first thing we need is our red yarn. Wow. I didn't realize how much this hat was blocking out sound. Okay, so hopefully this is enough red yarn. And I'm just going to make a long... Well, I guess what we could do... What we could do here is we could do like a... We could do like a long piece and then pin it down so that it's like hanging over. So it's like that long, a cone. Yeah, let's just do a cone about like that long. And then I'll work into the front loops with my white yarn, maybe the fuzzy white even. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, this guy's looking great though. He looks really good. Here, let me fix that a little bit. Okay. All right, so Santa hat. Last piece, I think. Ooh, I'm getting hungry too. 4. Yeah, we'll just go all the way up to 6, 5, 6. Yeah, because we're gonna add a thing on the end of that, anyhow. All right, let's see what we can do here. Nice. One, two, oopsies. Toopsies. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. Okay. 7 and 8. So the idea is, see, we got the cone started there. And I might just, yeah, we'll do another round of singles. Yeah, actually, we don't need a flopping over. We can just have it like kind of like angled over. We definitely are still going to need to make pom-pom, though, for it. Or 8, 9. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be 8. Yeah, whatever. We'll do a couple rounds here. Singles. Then we'll go up to 10. All right, yeah, we're just gonna power through this, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then increase here. Hey, my dad is in the chat. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Want to see what we made so far? Hold on. I'm working on a little Santa hat right now for it. Okay. Check it out, Dad. We got my current name. I think I'm going to stick with this name, actually. Is Chris Tringle. Chris Tringle is what I'm thinking about for his name. And we're giving him a little Santa hat. Ooh, a yellow star pom-pom. We could do a yellow pom-pom. Well, that might look weird. I don't know. We'll have to see. 4. Hopefully I got enough of this red yarn. I'm actually running out. Three, 10. There. No, yeah, it's gonna need to be increased up more than that. But you know, now it's getting longer, I can do this, and then put the pom pom on the end. Oh, cool. All right, Dad, have fun. I don't know if I should be revealing too much about your job tonight. We don't have that many people watching. My dad, if you look in the email, here, you know what? I'll say it this way. If you check the email that I sent earlier today, or you go on the Club Crochet Instagram account, you might see a picture of my dad. There's your hint. And I think you'll get exactly what I mean if you go check those out. Okay. That's up to 12. I need at least one more round of single crochets. Yeah, and we'll have that go down and over with the pom-pom. Okay. Will this be big enough? I feel like I could go even bigger to get it actually around that. Well, no, because the white will cover it. Three. All right, let's see. That's up to 12. So it'd be like this, and then white. Yeah, okay, we don't need to increase any more than that. So Patricia figured it out. Yeah. Should we do fuzzy white? Or regular white? You know what, let's do regular white because I don't want to get confused with his beard. You know? And we're just about out of red anyhow. So we're just going to go boom. And then do this. Switch it over to white. And I think I'm just going to go actually, let's do that stitch. This. Let's try it. And we'll keep the red. See you, Dad. Have fun. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, 17. Oh, 45. I just heard a train. That's kind of cool. I love a good train horn from as far away as I am. I do not like it when it's close though. It's scary. Okay. Let's see, slip stitch there. Stretch that out a little bit because we are going to need to fit this on top of a head. And then I guess I'll just go up actually with it. You know? We'll stretch this just over it and then we'll do a little row right here. I was kind of hoping this wasn't going to pull in the head as much, but see if I can stretch it out a little bit more. Just enough. Yeah, okay, that'll fit on the head. And then if we do like a round up, like that, we'll do half double crochets. Let's do it like that. It'll keep it a little cleaner. So we'll just chain. turn. And I'm going to do half double crochets up. I don't know how many. I'm kind of stopped counting. I just know that I want them to make it more like a brim. Maybe I should have done the other way, actually. This way, I can feel it wanting to fold its way out. Well, no, maybe it'll be fine. Yeah, you know what, it'll be fine. What's my favorite hook brand? Well, we sell our own hooks on that site, and honestly, I haven't found too much of a difference between very good hook brands, but I will say I started on Susan Bates. I do like Susan Bates hooks, but I've been using Clover hooks more. I like the Clover hooks a lot. So it kind of depends on the project and the yarn that I'm using, though. I find that, like, because sometimes I like a really soft hook, and then sometimes I like a really sharp hook. Depends on what I'm making. But I'd say probably, if you're going to go with like a commercial brand, I'd say like Clover probably has the best hooks, in my opinion. But this hook here is a Club Crochet hook, so that's probably the best. Okay, maybe I'll just slip stitch to that and say that's long enough for a brim. You know, and then I can just sew this over, add a pom-pom, and we can call it there. Yeah, I think that looks good as a hat, right? So we'll just slip stitch to this. Pull that through. That one through. I don't even know if I'm going to sew it on the head. I might just straight up put it on the head. And hope it stays. It'll stay. Alright, let's add a pom-pom to the end of this. And I think that'll be our finished Christmas tree today. Which is good, because this has been quite a long stream, I've got to say. But I knew what I was signing up for when I put Christmas tree on the list. Okay, so if this goes over... Can I get it over that? It's got to really stretch over it, though. Like that. Yeah, okay. It does fit. It's a tight fit, but it fits. And actually, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It kind of looks cute, though. It's a little dinky one. And then we need the pom-pom, obviously. But I like the shape. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I could have went maybe one more round up on that, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's just stuff... I'm just going to stuff this straight into it, instead of even cutting it. And then for the pom-pom, I think I've got a pom-pom maker. So we're just going to use that. Nice. Okay, and we'll just use our white yarn that we've been using. Alright. Right? Am I doing this right? I can never remember. I think this is right. We'll find out. I think you just wrap around this a bunch. Yeah, this is right. I'm doing it right. Okay. So you wrap around this side. The more you cover it, the thicker the pom-pom is. And then you close it and cut this end, and we do it to the other side. Okay, and then we open this one. We'll do it over here. It's gonna be a very tiny pom pom, but it's gonna be very cute. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Make sure it's as covered up as we can. Like that. Okay. Cut this one. Now we close this side. Okay. And then we cut the middle like this. I don't think I can do it with these scissors. Heavy duty scissors incoming. Actually, I don't think I can do it with these scissors either. No, I can't. It is a very tiny pom-pom maker. We need better scissors for this. Let's see, what other scissors I got here? Oh, these are trash scissors. They're pretty sharp. Can I just... Okay. It's gonna be hard to cut, but we can do it like this. Man. I wish I had good scissors. Let's try these little ones again. It's a little easier to get leverage. No, I can't. Big scissors again. Let's try these ones. No, man. Hold on. Do I have like... Try these ones. Oh my god. These scissors are dull as heck. How many scissors can I go through? There we go. Come on. Cut it. No. Where did my super sharp scissors go? Go. Cut. Cut. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Amber, you rock. Thank you for your support. I'm glad you got to use your gift card on something that you really wanted. All right, let's do this side now. Oh my gosh. Go, cut it. Please cut. I'm begging of you. I want to make this pom-pom, please. Maybe I should just do a ball of yarn. Oh my goodness. There. My finger keeps getting stuck in it. Ugh. It's cutting it, kinda. Slowly but surely. There we go. Come on. A little bit more. Come on. Got it. Oh, that was the hardest pom-pom to cut ever. Okay. Put this in the center. Oh, there's a little fiber. Okay. That was hard. That was like the hardest part of this whole thing, was cutting this pom-pom with the dull scissors. Here we go. 1, tight, and then 2, tight, and then we pull this pom-pom maker apart, like that. Okay. And then hopefully this was tight enough. Here's our pom-pom. And let's just trim the pom-pom a little bit. All right. Just about done. Okay. Clean the fuzz out. Let's sew this to the top of this hat. Nice. Okay. It'll look good. We got it. Okay. I'm just going to go straight to the top and then off somewhere off to the side, probably like right here. Yeah. Okay, last part. Let's go into the stitch. All right. Whew. Yeah, I should have used a knife. Okay. Double knot. And hide this end. Okay. There's our Santa hat. Make sure it's got a little curve in it. And let's add it to our Kris Kringle. Hold on. I need to stretch this hat out. All right. There we go. Fold it up. Probably could have done the brim a little longer, but oh well. And let's fix all these little tree parts. So they keep getting folded up. Okay. Fold down. Thank you. All right. And I think we are finished. All right, let's take a look. We'll go from the bottom to top. Ready? Oh, Kris Kringle. Oh my gosh, look at that beard. Looks so good. A Jolly. Ooh, Jolly Holly is a good name too. Jolly Pine. Jolly Pine's a good name also. The Jolly Pine. Oh, I wish I had enough time to do the cork on the bottom, but I'll do that afterwards. Is definitely not bad. Wow. Wow. Very detailed Christmas tree here. All right, team. Thank you so much for joining our first Christmas crochet along. Let's see. Can I get a better angle here? That's a little bit better. Just a little bit. Let's see. Can I get it like that? There. All right. Can I get even further back? Then I could do it like that. Nice. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Look at this guy. Chris Tringle. Thank you so much for being here. Extremely big thanks to Cooper and Zoe for moderating today. I know this is a really, really long one, so thank you so much. Next week's definitely not going to be this long. We're going to be making ornaments, though. It's going to be based on your suggestions. We'll be live 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Get your Christmas gifts now. If you want to get Lava Run or the Dinosaur Crochet Kit or any of our merch, buy it now so it'll get there by Christmas. Pasta La Pizza. Thank you so much for being part of this long live stream. Happy hooking. And, ooh, I like that. Wait, bruh, that's a great idea. I'm going to add that to the list real quick. Candle. That's a great idea. Cool. Added that to the list too. All right. See you next week. Thanks so much for being here. Pasta La Pizza. Happy hooking in. Oh my gosh, stop. You hang up first. Oh my gosh, no, you hang up first. You're making me blush. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.